It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, our daily mission is to bring you news that you can use throughout the countryside. Our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our 24-hour dial-in message line is 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Of course, the first hurdle was successfully cleared on yesterday's FAMU Board of Trustees meeting. They're one step closer to becoming a member of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. That is definitely something to be excited about. We'll break down a little bit of the discussions that was held on yesterday. You listen to the Mike Prince Show on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
I'd like to take this time to recognize our sponsors and supporters at the Open Mic Broadcast Network: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Farmers Insurance of Hempstead, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner, Helping Hands Lawn Service. Thank you for your support of our local and regional coverage of student athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And I think there's no time like the present. Many organizations, colleges, businesses are having to make some really tough decisions to reduce expenses and drive greater revenue. So I am in full support. I'm really excited about this opportunity to expand the FAMU brand and expand our reach and to increase the level of competition with other great HBCUs and to bring more fans and more revenue to our great university.
And that was Board Trustee Kristen Harper giving her vote of confidence and approval, as it was a clear sale over Hurdle 1 from the FAMU Board of Trustees. They have approved to go to the next step, which will be completed on today. And the rest is just a matter of dotting I's and crossing T's, getting the financial parts lined up for FAMU to become part of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Now, these conferences have all kind of clauses within their contracts for the membership schools, and some have buyout clause just in the case of the MEAC. But once they get through all that, they went through it with North Carolina A&T, as did they do with Hampton. Now, it's going to leave a very unique situation for both the MEAC and the Southwestern Athletic Conference, with FAMU completing the process. And let me put a asterisk by that, assuming that they complete the process today. With FAMU coming a part of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, of course, it will save them money in travel. It will automatically create rival games, as was mentioned in their meeting on yesterday. And it would be, at least for the first few seasons, some new flavor for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And that's always exciting. Meanwhile, you'll have the MEAC, and they'll have a lone school in the state of Florida, that in Bethune-Cookman. Now, Bethune-Cookman is not a FAMU. That's no disrespect to them. It just is what it is. And FAMU and Bethune-Cookman are 4 hours apart. I don't think it is going to be much longer before Bethune-Cookman begins to have a wandering eye to help offset some of the financial challenges that they also are experiencing, which has been highly noted for the past few years. They are a private institution, and just to travel and compete alone is a strain, especially with the way times are being presented to us with the COVID. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Bethune-Cookman, as well as the MEAC, move forward. Now, a little side note, geographically, realistically, it would be doing the MEAC a favor if Bethune-Cookman decided to relocate as well. I'm not suggesting nor recommending that Bethune-Cookman become part of the Southwestern Athletic Conference because then it would create a travel strain as well. It's not too far of a stretch for SWAC schools to interact with Tallahassee because of some of the core schools that they would be playing within the division, or should I say the conference. The travel will not be as intense. The travel will amplify when Florida has to come to Texas. And we're looking at an 11-hour trip by way of bus travel. So it won't be as strenuous as it would with them to remain in the Mideastern Athletic Conference. So it's a lot to weigh out and pander out. And we're breaking down what the potential divisions could look like. And we'll have that for Football Friday, as well as the Southland Report by Brother Rob Butler. But what we're going to do right now, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with day 2 of the Athletic Director's presentation on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. You listen to the Mike Prince Show. We'll be right back. Have sports, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast, from dusk till dawn. You can catch all student athletic action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. Of course, our mission is to bring you daily content pertaining to that of HBCU sports and beyond, in particular that of my beloved Prairie View A&M University. The Panthers had a presentation by Mr. Irvin Lewis on the bid of becoming the chosen one for the athletic director's search at Prairie View A&M University. Now, during the first 35, 40 minutes of the presentation, there was absolutely no audio. Hopefully, they will have that corrected on the Thursday presentation, which is actually today, for Dr. Donald Reed. Now, Mr. Lewis had a lot of interesting and some unique things to share. We're going to compare apples to hear exactly what Dr. Reed has to say on today. Scheduled for 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I believe it was an RSVP Zoom invite. We don't know exactly how it was going, but we will see how the presentation airs itself out today. And of course, we'll be there with our ears wide open to hear and see exactly what is and what's not. And we'll share those with you here on the Mike Prince Show and the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Meanwhile, there is trouble brewing at Florida State University. Mike Norvell, head football coach at Florida State, was being interviewed and revealed within his interview that he had spoken to each player directly to check and see how everything had been going since the latest events that have taken place across the country with the protests. And right away, thanks to Twitter, the players sounded off, said there was nowhere near the truth. There was a group text sent to all the teammates, and there were no individual breakdowns. So now the Florida State football players are threatening to do boycotts of the workouts because of the untruths that were being shared. I don't know about you. I was only a year old in 1968, but looking at the way things are shaping and how people are responding, not that you would ever try to compare Brother Floyd to Dr. Martin Luther King, but it's something in the air that has awakened a sleeping giant. Don't forget to join us each and every day right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have a 24-hour on-demand listening center. All you have to do is dial 720-721-1558. Click on any of the mailboxes that are presented to you, and you can get the latest and the greatest. If you're looking for inspiration, we have local ministries. If you're looking for just general information, we have a plethora of information there for you. Be sure to check it out, 720-721-1558. I've got the exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent on today. Don't forget to come back and check us out on Football Friday. We'll hear from Rob Butler and his Southland Report. We'll also give you somewhat of a comparison between the presentations of Dr. Donald Reed and that of Mr. Irvin Lewis. I've got to go right now. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. As always, you guys be blessed. We'll see you on the other side.